That's right. We're live. It's Second Saturday with the First Lady September edition. Get ready to have fun and win stuff and learn a little too. Let me turn this right over to the lady of the hour, the First Lady. First Lady, you are live.
Surprise! I am live. I am alive. That is funny. We decided to do this little sticky thing at the beginning of the show, and I just sit here frozen. But I will tell you, my right eye was starting to twitch a little. How is everybody today? Today. It is Saturday, September 13th. And I was going to try something new today, and I was going to try to get onto the live show on my computer so that I could like see active comments and stuff, because like doing it on my cell phone, my eyes just are not good enough anymore. Even with my glasses, like I just can't see it right. So I was going to try to put it up on my computer over here, and I'm still going to try, but I've never done that. And I'm right-handed, and I'm having to use my left hand. And
God, you complaining a lot this morning, for gosh sake.
There we are. Okay, I see it. So let me just click on it. I'm going to click on it, and that way I can maybe see some of the chats as they come in. Good Saturday morning to you guys. I hope that it's been a good day for you. How's your day been, Bob the Cigar Guy?
Very, very busy shooting videos and getting stuff done and setting up for the princess on her live show.
Who's the princess?
That's you, First Lady.
Me?
My right arm in the microphone. And
well, we keep trying to change it up because I'm not a big fan of the big microphone. Like, I get it. It's part of the whole, like, I haven't even looked at my hair.
It's called audio.
It is audio, and it is nice audio. I will tell you, I've been watching a lot of like streamers and stuff here lately because, you know, I'm tiptoeing into that whole social media game. Outside
Yes, I'm Sarah.
I know. It's outside of Bob the Cigar Guy, and that's kind of crazy for me because I'm not the social media diva.
Oh, I know.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I knew you.
But you know who's even more of a diva than you are?
Who?
Your son.
Oh, Chief?
Your son, Chief.
Chief's a
He's such a diva.
He's a darling.
But what I wanted to lead our show out with today, well, my show out with today, is that it was his 34th birthday this week. Yay! I know, like, number one, I can't believe he's 34. But number two, I can't believe that I have a son that is 34. And I will tell you here, I am like feeling old, and I'm really not that old. Yes. But I am feeling old here lately. And that whole, you know, the whole menopause thing is trending right now. I'm looking over at you, even though you're not looking at me. I'll look back at the camera.
I'm looking at you on the screen.
The whole menopause thing is
lovely, by the
trending.
Way.
Thank you. I tried real hard today.
It's not menopause. It's cougar puberty.
Cougar puberty, which I kind of appreciate that term because it's been kicking my butt this week. It has been kicking my butt this week, and I've not been shy about putting it out there on my social media. Like, this is a struggle that I'm currently battling, and it is a battlefield, and there are hidden mines all over. But that's not what the folks are here for.
Yeah,
I'm just letting you know it's been a week.
I get a lot of friendly fire.
Poor thing. I'm so sorry. Although I will say, like, I really am sorry sometimes.
Sorry, not sorry.
just sometimes.
Going through hell and you're complaining I'm going through hell. You're supposed to be there for me. You know that I had 2 children because of you.
But back to that, I have been kind of impressed that I have a 34-year-old son. Like, that's impressive to me. That's kind of like, I envisioned my grandparents saying that. Well, my baby boy's 34. But no, it's just young old me. Happy birthday to him. I hope he celebrated well. We didn't really do a big birthday thing for him this year, which is new for me.
He busy.
I know. My baby boy. I'm so sad. Not really. Well, no, I am really sad. But anyway, I did want to come on here and just lead us out with it was his 34th birthday, and we did have a mini little celebration. He celebrated with his family, and I think he got to celebrate all week long, which is cool. I'm glad for that. With that being said, I thought that it would be appropriate to revisit ways that people can enjoy celebrations with their cigar smoker. Because I'm not going to pop out a cigar and smoke it with Steven, but I did invite him to come sit out on the porch with me while he smoked a cigar, and we just got to chit chat a little bit. And that is one of the simplest ways that any non-cigar smoker can enjoy the cigar smoker, is just spending time with them and saying, you know what? We're just sitting out here. Why don't you go ahead and smoke a cigar? And I'll just be right here with you. Now, key to the non-cigar smoker, sit up, Wind.
Absolutely. And I was going to say that, you know, we do that sometimes. We'll have people over to the
Yep.
to the shop, hanging, or to the house.
Yeah.
We'll cook out on the porch, and I'll be smoking a cigar. She'd be smoking a cigar. Whoever else is there might be smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And so I have tons of Ryobi. I have tons of Ryobi, and I have lots of little Ryobi fans. And
Don't tell Mac.
I bought a bunch of Ryobi fans just for the purpose of that.
Directing.
There's one for everybody that doesn't smoke cigars to put the fan and clip it to their chair or whatever, blowing away from them, so that, because when we smoke cigars, we want to enjoy the cigars, and sometimes the wind shifts and we don't want to play multiple musical chairs.
And sometimes I just have to grin and bear it.
Right.
But I don't grin so well. It looks like this.
But now with that menopause, there's less grinning and bearing.
But then when I look like this, like you've learned the cue and you're like, hey, why don't we switch seats? So, note to the smoker and the non-smoker, musical chairs is fun.
No.
No, but the key point here is, like, you don't have to be a cigar smoker in order to enjoy the company of someone who is smoking a cigar, especially when it comes in line with celebrating family get-togethers, birthdays, or milestones. Somebody graduated, somebody got a new job, somebody got not a new job.
Now,
that wouldn't be a celebration, but it would be a milestone.
Let me pop in here real quick.
Pop in here real quick.
We have 12 people watching right now.
Hello, 12 folks.
And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who have made a comment. So they're entered into the giveaway of all this grand stuff you have in front of you. They're going to get to win that stuff today, sent to them.
Let me tell them how they can do that then.
Do that first.
So for everyone who is watching the live streamed show, and if we have 12 people, one of those is me because I logged in.
Cheater.
If you are watching, you have to be watching live. You must comment to get your name put into the drawing for my giveaway. And you have to be here live when we do the giveaway to claim your stuff, or we draw another name and somebody else gets your stuff. And I get to double giveaway because I don't give away my stuff except for my sticker and my horse. That is my contribution to the giveaway.
And Chief is not doing this off site. I am doing it. So we are not doing the Wheel of Fortune. We are doing the hat of pieces of paper.
So BTCG, what you're saying is you need to see their name so you can write it down on a piece of paper and throw it in the hat for the drawing at the end.
I've got pen and paper at the ready.
There you go. And so I've been thinking, and this is something that is a conundrum for me, because I want you guys to share the live show because I want more viewers. I want more people to bring their non-smoking friends, buddies, spouses, significant others along with them for the ride. So I want you guys sharing this, and I want non-smokers popping on and coming in to see, like, oh, what can I get out of this show? But I realize that's a double-edged sword, because the more people means the less your chances of winning are.
No.
And so that's a little conundrum that everybody faces. But anyway, if you don't mind,
Dior. Love you.
Please share this show with your friends, with your loved ones, with people who are cigar smokers or who are not cigar smokers, or they're coming into being a cigar smoker. It just makes for a lively show, and it gives us a broader reach to reach a market and a demographic that a cigar reviewer, Bob, or a cigar podcast, Bob, or a cigar focused live, Chief. It's going to give us a broader audience. It's going to take the cigar industry into lands unknown.
And if this thing takes off and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, then I can market this to a manufacturer or a shop or something like that. And then we would be able to get more things to give away. We've been doing great. We give away over 12 cigars every single time. We give away swag and stuff. I don't think we have given away one package less than $200 MSRP. So we're doing good, but we'd love to do better.
That's
and give y'all
awesome.
more stuff. So.
And too, like, in all honesty, the cigar lifestyle is more than just about a cigar. And it's more than just about smoking a cigar, because I can say I can remember several people that have been on the live show on Thursday nights with Chief, who are like, oh, I just had like a tooth extracted, I can't smoke, but they're there anyway because they come for the camaraderie. And let's be honest, this is something that a lot of folks really do not understand. The cigar community is fun. Like, it is fun to just kind of sit around, watch people, listen to what they're talking about, get involved in the conversation. I think way too often we miss out on opportunities to join the conversation. And here's the thing with cigar smokers that I have found: you don't have to agree with each other.
Absolutely.
Because you've got one thing in common, and most likely that is you enjoy smoking a cigar.
Absolutely.
And so at the end of the day, what I have found, I can't speak for everybody's experience and I can't speak for everyone, but in my experience, at the end of the day, like, you guys still just come together because you're smoking a cigar, and you might have a really heated conversation, not heated in the sense of, but heated in the sense of, I just don't agree with that, or maybe I've got a different opinion. But at the end of the day, you guys are like, hey, how was that cigar? Hey, you need an extra light? You need to borrow my lighter? Like, you can do those things. What you got to pipe in there, Bob?
First Lady, we have a lot of people leaving great comments.
Yay.
So let's run through these real quick.
Run through some comments for
was
me.
First this morning with a little woo-hoo going on. Cigar Pop said, I'm at a fundraiser called Paws in the Park with my wife and grandson. I'll have to listen in. Fireborn came back and said, no, we're all second to the First Lady, because I told him he was the first one here. Diana Burns says, good morning or afternoon, everyone. Fireborns with the morning all. Diana Burns says, I will be driving and listening, pop in when I can.
Nice.
Cigar Pop jumped in with a little howdy, y'all. Val Chavez is hello there, everybody. Frankie D said, hello. Diana Burns said, I overslept.
Are you just going to read all the comments?
I am. We're almost through.
All of them? Okay.
Mike Rock DeShill said, good morning from Rocky Cigars in Syracuse, New York.
Hey, is it cold up there?
Sammy Flo said, good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Sam.
Val Chavez says, Chief is a goddess among cigar enthusiasts. Oh, my. Diana Burns is laughing at menopause.
Listen.
Fireborn says, lots of birthdays in September, probably because December, January is so cold. Diana talked about having a 26 and a 25.
Okay, wait a minute. I think September, there's a lot of babies in September because, you know, you got the New Year's and people be rocking in the New Year's. And then September's 9 months later.
I'm going to move that thing on a little bit. Fireborn said, I earned my 41st year of experience of being 13 this month. LOL.
Yay. 13, I wouldn't go back to 13. But 28, I would rock 28.
Some happy birthday Stevens over there. Diana Burns said, exactly. There are times I smoke with my men and other times I don't. I just love being with them.
Yeah.
She says, we smoke outdoors in the winter as well. Pneumonia popped in and said, glad to be here and good to see y'all. Barbara Cigar said, good afternoon, everyone.
Would that be Rob?
Maybe. Might be Sammy Flo trying to get 2 entries.
Yay. Do it, Sammy. Do it.
Diana Burns says, I'm here for your sticker, First Lady.
Yay.
Rick Carroll pumped in and said hello. And Mike said that he is the founder of East Coast Cigar Club.
Hey, nice. Hey, I'm open to come doing, shtick at your comedy cigar show.
Oh my goodness. Fireborn said spreading the word of BTCG and family is more important than our odds at giveaway. Val Chavez says usually bounces out in the end. Winning a giveaway, you just got to be lucky. That's a fact.
So, Bob the cigar guy, let me ask you a question.
I'm almost dead. Lane Crenshaw says hello.
Hello.
Matt Booger says Brugger.
A bugger.
Says good morning, everyone.
Everybody likes a good booger.
Let's see if
we'll pick you every time.
Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Val Chavez says, yes, there are times when you cannot smoke a cigar, but it's a company and the time shared with each other.
Absolutely.
Diana's in Oregon. It's 9:15.
Okay.
Mike says Syracuse is 72.
Oh, beautiful.
LaDonna Bass says, what's up?
Hey, my girl. That's my sister, if y'all don't know.
She said, better do it in that voice. What's up? Right? Love y'all.
Absolutely. Hey, okay. So this was something that I wanted to throw out there today, and I'm glad you're here with me in the studio, because one of the ideas that I generated how do you bring the non-cigar smokers in? Because I know for you, and oftentimes people who are with you want me to try a cigar. Oh, just try this when you like it. Oh, just try this when you like it. And I have tried a cigar, and it might be two. I've tried. And for me, it tastes like licking the bottom of an ashtray to me. So I did not like it. But there has been an occasion here recently within the last 6 months where, someone was like, no, just try this. Put it in your mouth. Try it. And it was, sorry, it was the Sweet Tip. Y'all, I'm not trying to make this not a family friendly show. I'm really trying hard, but Bob is over here. He's dying in the background, y'all.
I'm just gonna say it was a 6x60 Gordo. That's all I'm saying.
It was not, but it wasn't a flavored. So I don't know how to say this now without making you roll over there. But what I was instructed to do was just kind of take a dry draw. Is that also bad? If anyone out there in the pod world can help me out here.
Megan Crenshaw said, hey there, first time. So let's talk about that.
Okay, yeah. Let's say. Anyway, I did not smoke the cigar because I did not light the cigar. But I will say, and I don't even think I told you this at the time, it was not a bad experience. It was a sweet flavored, whatever that is that they put to keep it down. Like, I'm trying to not say the
glue
tip word.
It's a glue.
Yeah. And so like in drawing through. So here's the other thing. I like the way cigars smell unlit. Like, I like to take the cigar. I'm going to do this with one of the wrapped ones. Like, I like to take the cigar or smell the foot, whatever's open. Like, I enjoy the smell of the tobacco.
And you like some
that are
burning
lit.
cigar.
But here was what I was thinking. For the non-cigar smoker, this is a way that I'm proposing you could enjoy or try to enjoy the cigar, the actual cigar, not just being in the presence of the smoker. Maybe you enjoy the smell of the unlit tobacco, because cigars smell differently and some smell really nice.
I'm really interested to see what you're going to say right now.
Is too, when you go, like if I go to a cigar lounge with you and you're going knowing I'm taking my non-cigar smoking wife, but you go into the humidor and you say, you know what, I'm going to pick some that maybe smell really good unlit. I'm going to let her take a cold draw. There you go.
Cold draw.
And let her experience it that way.
But you're not going to keep it and just,
but I'm not
just
going
not light
to.
it.
No,
Okay, because
I'm
I
not going
thought you
to
was
keep
like,
it. I'm
I'll just puff on the cigar without puffing on it.
No,
You're
no,
gonna
no,
ruin a $15 cigar.
No.
No way.
No, this is a way that I like. If you and I were sitting there and you were like, okay, here, smell this one. Now taste this one. It's really about just tasting
There's nothing wrong with that.
the unlit cigar.
There's nothing wrong with
And
that.
I'm proposing like this might be a really nice way to introduce people to the cigar in a very different form and fashion. Oops, sorry about that, y'all.
And making them feel like they're a part of it.
And making them feel a part of
that's
it.
not a bad idea.
But for me, I'm sitting here going, you know what? I am a part of it. Like I just tasted this natural cigar in its form without fire applied to it. And maybe I like it. Maybe I don't. But I've joined you in that
That's
moment.
interesting.
What do you think? What do you guys think out there? What are your opinions on that?
That's interesting.
On that way of experiencing the cigar lifestyle?
In parallel to that, Pneumonia said, yes, I know non-smokers that do love the room note that cigars give off, especially the DTT Stillwell Star No. 1, which is an aromatic pipe tobacco. It's 13% aromatic pipe tobacco filtered through there. But Chief's wife, Shanna J, cannot stand this. She can't stand this at all. But
I'm right there with you, sister.
their Chief and Shanna Jade's daughter, Ember,
Oh,
Little Dragon,
girl.
she loves the smell of cigars.
Does she?
She loves when her dad
When
smokes
it's lit?
cigars. Yes.
Oh.
She loves it. And Macy Grace, she will come in here sometimes. That's our daughter's daughter. Macy
your
Grace.
daughter's daughter.
She will come in and she will want to smell the cigars.
And one of the things, just by the way, you're forming these memories for your grandkids that when they smell the cigar smell in the house, they are like, oh, there's Big Daddy.
And you know what? That's neat.
Yeah.
We've done it with pipe tobacco for Christmas forever,
Yeah.
but I do know that from what I understand, and you're the mental health person, I'm the mental person. That
I might share that role too.
memories made through the olfactory system, through the old schnoz, the sniffer, is the strongest, most retractable memory.
So here is what you are doing when you participate in the cigar lifestyle when you're not a cigar smoker. So you're right. There are things in the brain. You have chemicals that are, exploding all the time in your brain that cause connection. And the way that we make those connections is through our senses. Well, when you go to a cigar lounge or you go to a cigar event or you're just sitting with a cigar smoker, you have engaged 3 of your senses. And so in that moment, your brain is actually firing more often and making more concrete connections in that moment because you've utilized your senses. Now let's utilize sense number 4, and let's not take cigar smoking off the table. Like, you don't ever have to ask me to smoke a cigar because I don't want to smoke a cigar. But this opens up a new avenue for you.
Yeah.
You can go, you know what?
Interesting.
Sarah, the first lady, said that she liked the cold draw, and there are plenty of cigars out there to choose from. You've got a new avenue of which you and I can make a connection.
And you could actually cut the cigar too.
Good idea.
You could actually cut the cigar. I'd have to
That's
show
a
you how
good
to do
idea.
it. But yeah, you could cut the cigar.
Yeah.
You could be
And if
part
you're
of
not
that
into that,
experience.
like say, and I don't know, you'll have to answer this for me. Like, if I'm a woman, I'm sitting here going, that's something I'd be willing to do. Now, what if you're a dude? Like, if you're a dude and you're going and you're just going to get introduced to the cigar lifestyle, you got a buddy who smokes. He's like, hey, just come try this. And all your buddy does is say, I don't want you to smoke a cigar today. I'm just going to let you.
All right, that's not
do
what
this.
buddies do.
But not the same cigar, because I know that would be like, bleh. But what if you got your buddy a cigar, an entry-level flavored sweet tip, something that would be enjoyable to cold draw, and you just said, here, try this, no lighter, and then you did a 3-puff trial.
Yeah, nobody's gonna do that. They're gonna smoke the cigar. If they're there to smoke a cigar, they're
But
going
what
to
if,
smoke a cigar.
but what if somebody's, whether it's a woman or a man,
No,
and you do just a 3-puff trial?
for a dude, that's not going to happen. Now,
Well, I'm going to recommend it. I'm going to say, if you're there, and here's the thing, if all you do is set this, like it's just going to be 3 puffs, number one, you're not forcing someone to think I've got to smoke this whole thing if I don't like it. Number two, you're giving them pre-known expectations that, look, we're just going to enjoy our time together. There is no pressure. And if you don't want to light it because you didn't enjoy the cold draw, like we're going to sit here and there's no expectations for you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Like, I think that opens it up.
Now, I will tell you.
Will that not happen for you? Are there men out there who that might happen for?
Not that I know of.
You guys let me know in the comments.
But now I will tell
seriously,
you,
let me know.
I will tell you, in my experience, I have a lot of time, there's tons of opportunities where I have sat down with somebody for their first cigar. Very often, right? Meet me at a lounge, we'll go over cigars, or come to the studio, or hang out at work, and this and that. And they have no knowledge. And a lot of guys do not, they feel intimidated. A guy should know about cigars.
Listen, women are going to feel intimidated too.
And so what I would do is, and we'll talk about cigars, they'll pick out their own cigar based upon what I explained in the flavors and the nicotine and everything else. And then we will sit down, and I'll either say, would you like me to cut your cigar for you the first time, or you want me to cut mine, you cut yours at the same time, or what? But more often than not, most people, if you set up the situation where they don't feel like they're embarrassed,
right,
they will have you cut their cigar for the first time.
Right.
There are a lot of times where I will toast somebody's cigar and talk to them while I'm toasting it, because they don't want to mess it up.
What you guys don't get to see are the hand motions that Bob the cigar guy's making over here.
So I will go through that process. I've done that hundreds of times.
Well, so I'm still going to propose this as a new means of introducing people and enjoining folks who are not cigar smokers into the cigar community. I'm still going to put it out there. I hope you guys try it. And on another show, I would love for you guys, if you do try it, like give us I want to know the feedback. I want to know if you tried it and if it worked and how people like received that.
There's a couple of comments. Fireborn said a Duro State Cafe con Leche, which is coffee infused cigar, smelled so good that it actually gave me a chance to have a conversation about cigars with a group of cigarette smoking young folks that were curious about it. Also, Ronald Smith jumped on. Hello, Ronald Smith. Val Chavez said, getting the aroma fragrance of the cigar before the light up. Diana Burns agreed with him 100%.
Yeah.
Diana said Dan does the same thing, especially with the young men who have never had a cigar.
So one of the things that you were saying is, like, if you set it up where there's like lowered expectations or no expectations, here's the other thing that we can do for ourselves as non-smokers is make sure we have a comfort setup. Like, get the drink you want, get the food or the snack you want. If the cigar smoker is saying, hey, let me set up all these fans for you, and you're like, no, that's too much trouble, let them do it. Let them do that so that you are going into the experience in the most comfortable fashion that you can generate for yourself. Get the sparkling water if you like it. The Topo Chico, Coco.
That's funny.
Get the drink. But know that in that situation, like if everybody's going into this, like we're trying this new thing and I might like it. Again, you got to open your mind, be willing, but go into it comfortable. I think that's a big key we got to remember. And that was the thing, like when I had Steven out on the porch the other day and I really wanted to see him for his birthday. His birthday was Wednesday. I did not get to see him Wednesday, but he came over on Thursday for Chief Talk. And I know that on Thursdays, he's super busy when he comes over here. There are times when he comes over, I don't even see him. Like, I do not even physically lay eyeballs on him. I will look out the door. His truck will be out there at the road. He's in the shop, and ne'er the twain of us shall meet. But what I did is I let him know on Wednesday, hey, I'm going to cook this supper. We're going to have
Thursday.
I let him know on Wednesday. I caught him the day before because I wanted to set it up for myself. And I also knew he was going to be busy. So I wanted to set it up so that he knew, like, okay, if mom's wanting me to come in and have supper, I've got to do some shifting in my schedule. I'm trying to set it up to be the most comfortable for him on Thursdays, but also for myself. So I didn't expect him to come in for a long period of time. I told him, gave him my expectations. Hey, I'd like for us to spend a little bit of time out on the porch. And while we're doing that, he gets to smoke a cigar.
I will
win-win
say
for him.
I will say that as I'm thinking about this, going through the process in my head, often there's usually a group of people when I get together. There's usually a group of people come and hang out.
Is that what you do for the newbies?
More often than not, there will be a couple newbies or a couple cigar adjacent people.
Mhm.
And in the conversation and seeing people lean in and seeing people just looking kind of interesting, because a lot of people don't want to ask questions because nobody wants to act like they don't know.
Right.
And so I have just kind of taken on this attitude of, how do I give you the information that may make your life better? This may be something that you're going to enjoy without you feeling like I'm talking directly at you. Because sometimes people don't want you to talk directly at them and say, so this is what you do, blah, blah, blah. They just want to kind of hear it so they can absorb it without feeling like they're under the spotlight. And
so for the cigar smoker, I would recommend, like, when you are setting up to take a new person with you who's going to actually do something, don't take your most advanced cutters and lighters with you. Like, take it for yourself, but for the new person, like, bring a soft flame lighter.
If I
Bring
no.
Yes,
Soft flame's
because-
harder. Soft flame is
Is it
harder.
har-
You bring a
well,
single jet.
the-
You bring
the
a
thing
single
is-
jet. You bring
okay.
a single jet.
maybe a single. Okay, here's why I say soft flame, because I have seen new folks with a jet lighter absolutely massacre
All right,
the
Sarah,
end of their cigars.
y'all can't see this. Sarah can see it. If I give somebody this,
They're going to
They're gonna-
ignite their faces.
they're going to eat it up.
It's a
that thing's
4-jet
like a lightsaber.
flame lighter.
This
That is a 1-jet flame lighter.
is what you use.
And
A
so-
soft flame is much, much harder to control, and you have to do a whole lot more work. It actually
Well,
is very
okay.
difficult.
So we'll just agree to disagree on that point. I'm not a smoker, so I don't know. But my suggestion is, don't take the most advanced stuff with you for that person. Take something that, like, I wouldn't say take a V cutter right away either, because those are a little intimidating. I also would not recommend taking a cutter that you can't figure out how to open. And so, that was a big old loud boom, boom.
Those
boom.
are cutters that I would
Okay,
not.
these are
show
not
to
in the
newbies.
giveaway.
Absolutely not.
These are not in the giveaway, but I'll show you what he brought
So
over.
that's a Cigar Medics baller. That thing takes some technique, and it makes a melon ball on the inside of the cigar. A fantastic cutter, but it's kind of intimidating, and it'll take your finger off.
But
like
you
a-
know what?
like a
It's
baby
not
bird.
intimidating at the same time, because all you have to do is boonk.
Let me tell you, no, it's not like that. It's not. There's some, you got to learn. There's some learning. And the other one you have there is the new Calibri. I think it's a side by side. You have
Now-
to squeeze the side of it.
If I can't open this thing,
Squeeze the
this is
side of it.
not on the thing that you take.
Squeeze the side. This is not something you would take.
Okay.
All right.
So it
So,
kind of opens like that.
so that would be something you wouldn't take. What I would take.
So that's not
Yeah.
terrible, but it's not new person cutter worthy. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot of rocket science to understand this, but it takes a little. And I would feel like, for my first time, or even my third time, like, I would feel like this is like something that you walk into.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't
fancy.
go to right away.
But
What is this?
The two I laid you. All right. So that one, you just click on the side, pinch the side,
It looks like you plug it in.
pinch the side.
Pinch the side, like the little dot. Pinch the dot.
Squeeze it. Yeah.
Oh, it's got a little berry down it.
It's the Calibri Slimline.
Woohoo!
That's a brand hammer new. Do not scratch that, please.
Ooh,
I just got it.
see
But
ya.
that's a great guillotine right there.
Why is it guillotine and not guillotine?
It could be guillotine, but we're American. We call it what we want. It's
Oh.
guillotine.
Okay.
And then if you don't want to have something that fancy, you can do the regular guillotine
That's
that
pretty.
you have right there.
Yes, this other one that you laid down. So this, I think, is newbie, except for the fact that you could shove a whole cigar in there and just go, just shump it, shump it, shump it. Okay, that one right there.
That's called a perfecto cut. If
So
you're
this
doing-
one limits the ability to shove.
Right.
This limits the ability to shove the cigar all the way through the hole. Let's go with this is your newbie friendly cutter.
unless you're doing a torpedo, because you're going to cut it 15
Okay.
times.
But but we're taking a new person, so we're not putting them in that position to
Right.
have to cut 15 times. So this is all in comfort setup. We're going to make it the most palatable going into
User
it.
friendly.
Yes.
By the way, the cutter that you have right there in the Chief giveaway
The one
package
that's actually going to be given away today.
is a Perfecto cutter
Where are you laying?
right up front.
Right here. All right, this is part of the giveaway today. Because we're celebrating Chief's birthday, the Chief's stuff gets to get given away. And I called this the vintage package. This is your vintage Chief package. It is the first go round in the Chief package stuff.
The swag giveaway or the swag pack.
Yes. So I really wanted to give away the new stuff, but Bob, the cigar guy, hit the button.
Because we are selling it and we only have a very limited amount of the things that we are selling.
You still should have let me give it away.
No.
But I actually think this was a perfect idea because this is the vintage. This is the OG Chief swag package. So if you're gonna take my challenge and set up a new cigar smoker experience, this would be a good cutter because you can't go all the way through. It's very simple. Just chomp. You can't hear it.
That one is really, really
Chomp.
nice. The one I just put on your desk.
Chomp.
It is the Calibri SV. And so that gives you the ability to cut a V cut or a guillotine.
Yeah, but we're newbie in it, so we're not even going.
Yeah,
with
but
the
I'm
V-cut
not.
yet.
I'm not going to take just a newbie cutter. I mean, I can cut. Well, I can
Hey,
rub a cigar on
Is
the
the
concrete.
lighter that comes in today's giveaway also a single jet
That's
flame?
a dual jet.
Is
That's
it a
double
dual jet? How do you open it?
You flip it here.
You just hit the button.
Look.
Oh, you flip it down.
But this one has few.
Oh, okay. So this one is a dual jet. You get 2 jets on this one. This is in the giveaway
It's a
today.
Paleo Pistola.
It's a Paleo Pistola. See, what I was thinking is you just went shwonk and the whole thing went floop
Right.
and flames came shooting out.
So use that one that I set on the table. That's the one
Oh, man down, man down.
I've done lit 1,000 cigars off that lighter. And
let
that
me
lighter
reset
still
up
works.
my-
That's the reason why we
It
use
does
it as
here.
our original swag that we first offered, our original gear, which you can find on ChevetteReport.com. You can still order those. You can order the cutters. You can order the lighters. There's a Bob Cigar Guy edition as well.
All right, I
Um,
won't set the camera on fire, but I'm going to shoot this at the camera.
Turn sideways.
No, I want to shoot it this way.
Now it turns. There you go.
Hey, look at that.
So it comes to a pencil point.
It does.
So it actually is a very
So-
easily usable
Just
lighter.
FYI for anybody who's new, and listen, I have never lit a cigar, but I do know this. When you have those jets, you need to look beyond the flame, like way out here where the heat is, because that's where you're going to start toasting that cigar.
Absolutely.
And
Look at
your
you.
cigar will get toasted if you do it really close.
You're right.
I learned that from watching.
Last one.
Okay, now this is the big Mama Jamma that he used over there, and I was like, no, that's
Which-
not user friendly.
Which that lighter is in the new Chief Year of the Chief pack. It's just red with the Chief branding on it.
Oh.
It's got a cigar rest on top. It'll light 100 and 110 cigars, full size cigars with one fill.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Um,
Oh, I didn't see that.
yeah, it's
Look
got
at
a
that.
cigar rest
Look
right
at
there.
that, dude.
Yeah. So you can take good pictures.
Okay, so I'm shooting you guys again with the where. Look at that. Listen, you gonna come way out here when you start trying to light your cigar, because out here's where the heat is.
Well, most people don't turn it up to 100 like I do. They keep it down at a reasonable flame. But me,
I
I'm
would
going
want
wide
it at
open.
100 because I like the flames.
I'm going wide open. So
So anyway, I'm just proposing that this is a new way to introduce people to the cigar lifestyle. And hey, maybe some cigar manufacturers watch my show. Maybe some cigar manufacturers are going, hey, the First Lady has her pulse on the new generation of cigar smokers. And they go, you know what? That's a really good idea. We should market just specifically. And I don't even know what you would call it because I haven't given it much thought because the thought just actually came into my head. They go, you know what? Doing the cold draw experience, it should be an actual experience, and let's make a cigar or couple of cigars for that alone. And the 3 puff pastry, the 3 puff try. In the first 3 puffs, what can you get that could simulate an experience of what it's going to be like if you become a cigar smoker,
They have that.
enthusiast, enjoyer? What is it? Tell me what it is.
I think it's called the blending session. They do it only a couple times. A couple companies do it, and it's basically very small cigars. It's just the wrappers or just the binders or just the fillers rolled up in a mini cigar.
Mm.
And of course, you're supposed to smoke it, but you can also get the cold draw and the aroma off of it and everything else. So
I gotcha. Well, I think that should be a thing. I think it should be a whole new experience thing. Okay, so you handed me this big cutter.
no, that's the XI80. That is in the new
How
year
do I
of the
open
Chief.
it without cutting my finger
See
off?
that button at the bottom where your finger is, where your thumb is? No, there's a button. There's
That button right there? This button? That button?
Yes.
That button.
Hold down on it.
I got to wince because there we go.
It's the XI80.
Oh, you got to pull the button every time. Oh,
yeah, it's got the year of the Chief logo
It
on
sure
both
does.
sides.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
That is the one we are showcasing right now in the kit of the cutter,
what it
the
been-
lighter, and the Travador.
You know what would have been super cool is
Tell
if you
me.
could have etched the rest of the logo on the
It would
inside
have.
of that
We
steel.
could have, but it would have been so much more expensive. It would have been. You can do that, but now you're
Oh,
at
that's
$100
cool. Yeah,
for a
that's
cutter. Which
Okay,
this cutter right
this
here
is really big, y'all. This
This-
is this cutter in my hand.
Yeah, we went for a bigger cutter because we
That's like
wanted more
very
branding.
Oh yeah, well, so the logo could be bigger.
Now that
got
one
you.
right there is
Oh, let me see.
that's the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust cutter from Cigar Medics, and that one I think retails for $300-400. That's not a rookie cutter. For
Not
sure.
why is it so expensive?
Because it is extreme technology. It is perfection personified.
It's almost like a little money pouch.
You slide that out,
Yeah, I know.
and that's the cutter. The blade is actually replaceable.
How do you open it?
You just flip it up with
Oh.
your finger.
Oh,
The blade
You've
is
been
actually
using that.
replaceable. One side has a plus, one side has a minus because you put different size cigars in different sizes.
Oh, it does.
Right. So
What is this little cut in the metal?
that
for?
is the way to open it up and take that out so you can replace the blade.
Oh.
Cigar Medics and Steve
Oh,
Socket.
that's like an actual slanted guillotine thing.
That thing was built. The actual blade is a shorter piece of the blades they use to cut potatoes into potato chips, because the
Ah.
potato chips
You
cut.
have a little nick on the end of this, by the way.
Don't talk bad about my
I'm
cutter.
just saying.
The potato chips, they cut millions of potatoes with those cutters. So
potatoes.
they went with that technology. Now this is
Is there
my
a song that goes with that?
No.
Cutting potatoes?
no, this is not that I know of.
Me
This
either.
is the last cutter I'm going to show you, and
All right.
this is
Ugh,
that's Bugatti aficionado stuff.
Bugatti.
That is
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
William Henry
Oh,
knife cutter. It is titanium,
pretty.
triple Damascus. It's got ironwood. It's got little embellishments,
It's
semi-precious
got
stone.
sparklies.
It is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, I don't know if you guys can see the sparklies.
That's nice.
Those are pretty.
No, it's nice. It's nice. If
I
you want
like the
something that,
little tassel.
if you and the leather's so soft, if you want something that your children are going to fight over when you pass on, that's one of them. That's a triple
I would
Damascus.
think this. I would practice with this. This is not a newbie's thing.
Right. And if you look at the blade, one side is beveled and one side is straight, so that if you look at the point of the blade, if you like stare down the point of the blade, there you go.
Oh.
One
I see
side
what
is
you're saying.
beveled and one side is flat, so that the cigar doesn't have that gap when you cut it.
I'm gonna try
It
to show
is-
you guys.
It is amazingly
Wobble it up and
engineered.
down.
That stays in my little cubby. That does not just hang out with me when I'm doing things. That's my special cutter.
This is pretty.
Made exclusively by William Henry. My man Dan Burns
There it is.
is technology craftsman extraordinaire,
Yeah, that's really
and,
pretty.
and so I have that. That's my heirloom right there.
Well, I'm glad we kind of did this little segment on the cutters.
And I'm getting it off the table before she forgets and gives it away. Nope.
Because the holidays are coming up, and my next couple of shows are going to be all about like holidays, gift giving, things that are available for the non-cigar smoker to give the cigar smoker. And so this is just a little teaser for it. All right, what time is it? I don't, you know what I
45.
did not do? I did not set a timer today.
45.
That could be bad. All right, so that's my first push today. I think well, let's open up the cigar community to be a little broader. Let's do a join the moment movement. That's what I've titled it, join the moment.
Val called it the accoutrement of the cigar smoker.
Oh, I like accoutrement. How do you spell that? Accoutrement.
ACCOUTREMENTS.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
Fireborn said Bob can talk for 10 minutes about the DTT cutter and why it's $300, but the truth is that it's $300 bucks because it's DTT.
Oh, well.
That's funny. Mac Burks and Bubba, I love you.
Paid for the logo, huh?
No.
No.
It
no,
is.
Actually, when you get up into luxury brands, you actually are paying for quality
And brand.
You
So,
get the best of those two combined.
Yeah.
Okay, so join the moment movement. That's what I'm calling it. I hope you guys will join the moment movement. All right, so setting up your basics for experiencing basic setup. Like, let's just be kind. All right, so I thought we would talk about Bob the cigar guy. What's hot right now? What is hot right now?
Not the weather.
No, it is actually, listen, the weather here in South Carolina this week in the up country, where we live, where we're at the foothills of the mountains, but we're not in the mountains, so we can see them. We don't have to drive in them, has been absolutely beautiful. I have spent every day except for today sitting out on the back porch in the morning, drinking coffee for 2 hours.
In response to your what's hot right now, some creeper weird person named LaDonna Bass. She said, girl, you.
Hey.
So she says you
she
hot.
She knows what's up.
She says you hot.
She knows what's
that
up.
Menopause. That cougar puberty.
Cougar puberty. It's real.
No, I'm blessed and highly favored.
All right. So what I have in the industry is, and you tell me if you've even heard of this, the Quesada Oktoberfest 2025.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fall beer pairing classic, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had one?
Not that cigar, but I've had some Quesadas.
Quesada? Like queso is where I went. Quesada.
It might be, but
you're going to stick with que?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with it. Quesada.
I'm going with the queso. U.S. cigar imports are slightly softer in 2025.
Slightly, but it's not. It's kind of expected because they've had banger years ever since COVID. The people had tons of money, tons of time, and they got online and bought tons of cigars. And so eventually you got to smoke all those cigars that you bought on deal now that you're back to work. So they kind of lightened up just a little bit.
Yeah, if I could bring back anything from the COVID era times, it'd be all those checks that people got.
The numbers are
I didn't get one.
Are still above pre-COVID. It used to be, I just talked to a couple shops recently. It used to be that from basically late October until February, March, there would be hardly any cigar sales. And
apparently that's flipped this year, right?
Well, no, all year long. It's cigar sales all year long. And the numbers are a little bit less than they have been in the previous years, but they're still way above what they were 8-10 years ago.
I think DTT just put out a something on Facebook that said, yes, we've got these things coming up. And they're having a lot of ships drop in.
There's a lot of shipping problems. The tariff thing. Some manufacturers have pulled back a little bit just to see what's going to happen with the tariffs, because 18% makes a big difference on their bottom line.
Yeah.
So they're kind of riding some out, and then they got to pull trigger. So it is natural. It's not a lack of cigar smokers. In the past 10 years, we have grown so much in the cigar industry.
Yeah. So trending cigar notes are short, short, flavorful formats are trending.
Absolutely. Wintertime's coming.
They don't want to be outside long.
You don't want to be outside long.
That's smart.
You know, and
Talk about setting yourself up for success. Smoke a short one.
If you go to a Christmas party or another party and this and that, and usually your significant other does not want you sitting outside with all your friends smoking for 4 hours. They'd rather you smoke for an hour. And so
that is kind of what's trending for sitting around outside. It is quite the opposite for cigar reviewers.
Now you got to remember, we are in a studio. We have air conditioning. We have internet. We have, drinks.
Yeah. You know what's trending for cigar reviewers?
Tell me.
Toasty, nutty notes are what cigar reviewers are praising the most right now. Not just you, because this is across the board, but across the board, overall, that is what's trending with cigar reviewers.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Did AI tell you that?
You tell me.
Yeah, I told you.
You tell me. So this is a review of the reviewers.
All right, you hold up one of the cigars that you're using for the giveaway.
Oh, one of the cigars that I'm actually giving away. We will go with the one that draws my eye immediately.
Right. So that's the Natura Frisian. Fantastic.
By the way,
cigar.
Natura is releasing a new flavor this month.
They are. Natura Frisian. It is a Mexican San Andreas wrap cigar. You are not going to find toasty nuttiness. A toasty, nutty cigar.
Well, I'm not the one who picked these to go in the thing.
A toasty, nutty cigar is a light wrap cigar because you're going to get the creamy toasty. The Saga. There's also, I think there's also one in there. They are two cigars. The bands look almost identical. It's a box press, and one is lighter than the other.
The Padermos, is that what it is? PDM?
PDM, Perla Del Mar. Fantastic from JC Newman. Great budget stick. It smokes $10, $15 worth. You're paying a third of that price. And that one's going to give you a toasty, nutty flavor.
But the one next door to it?
That's going to be, I think that's the Oscuro. That one's going to be a lot heavier, fuller. You're going to get leathers. You're going to get a little barnyard.
Bonfire. What does barnyard taste like?
All right, you go into a barn and it doesn't smell like manure, but it smells like
hay? Like sweet hay?
Kinda.
What's this one?
That is the New Cuban. Now that's going to be toasty nutty. That's fantastic.
Toasty nutty.
That's from Aganorsa. I still don't do the nutty thing.
Toasty nutty.
The nutty thing.
What do we got here?
You can get a meaty nut kind of thing like almonds, cashews, and stuff like that. That is the Avo Nicaragua, if I'm not mistaken. That's a full body cigar. That's a stronger cigar. Okay. But now let's be honest.
Be honest.
The majority
We're
of
here
cigars.
For the honesty.
The majority of cigars that are sold are Connecticut shade because most people there's 3% of Americans that consider themselves cigar smokers. Out of those 3% of Americans, 90 to 95% of people smoke less than 4 cigars a year for golfing trips, for outings, for guys get together.
Do they call themselves cigar smokers?
They do call themselves cigar smokers. And they really aren't cigar smokers. They're golfers usually, and they will buy the lighter, longer cigars, a Churchill or longer, big 7-inch.
What is this one with the key on the back?
That is the polpetta, and it's not a key. It's a fork.
Oh, it's a fork
with a meatball.
And a meatball.
The polpetta is the spicy meatball by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust.
Meatball.
No toasty nutty in that at all.
I really want to sniff that cigar and smell it, but I'm not gonna because this is not your cigar. I have
a bunch of
So
them.
whenever the show is over, that is something that you and I could do together today.
Mm-hmm.
Is I would like to smell that one.
But nuttiness is really weird because I can get a meaty cashew kind of thing. I can get something like that, but I'm not going to get pecans. I'm not going to get a bunch of other flavors.
I'm just saying.
But I'm just one cigar reviewer, I'm not that good.
Yeah.
Fireborn says, "Dang, now I want meatballs for lunch."
Yes, go get the meatballs. Don't sleep on the meatballs. I like meatball subs.
Cigar Pop said if that was 4 per day, it would include me. Texas Taurus said Johnny Tobacco is a popular nutty cigar. Texas Taurus also said I had a Lampert Limitada the other day and it was great.
Yeah. So let's not go with the cigar reviewers. Let's go with the average cigar folks who are smokers, partakers, whoever's watching this show right now, are you guys in the boutique note that is the short flavor? I just cannot say that word.
Flavorful.
There you go. Format that's trending right now, or are you right up there with the cigar reviewers across the board and going with the toasty nutty? What are you guys doing? What are you guys smoking?
I can tell you what they're doing.
They're watching the show. They're getting ready to be have their names thrown into the hat for a drawing. So here is your 5-minute warning. You have 5 minutes, the rest of our show, to comment if you have not already done so, to get your name in for the drawing. I am about to do the live drawing. You will be getting you'll be getting all 12 of those cigars. And then you will be getting the OG vintage Chief swag. And what we have not talked about is this big Hawken cup that is sitting here. It is a tumbler. I'm going, this needs a new name. It is not tumbler size. This is like knock somebody in the head size because they're irritating you size. This is like, listen to this. That sucker is big and heavy. But anyway, that Freestyle Live tumbler is also in the giveaway today.
And
how do you get to win it?
It comes with 2 Freestyle Live cigars, and it also comes with another cigar because I use that for review. This
really is Bob's stuff.
That cup has not been drank out of. It comes with a straw, and
does.
Inside of it is a little koozie thing that you slide into your cup holder in your car that says Freestyle Live as well. So it stops it from rattling around in there.
Oh, it's cool. That's cool. So
Madonna said Big Hawken Cup sounds like a good new name.
There you go. All right. So how do you win? You're here. Number one, you're here. You've been a part of the show. You have commented, and now your name is written down on the piece of paper that Bob is going to put in a hat that I'm going to draw. You have to be 21 or over to win, because this is a product that you have to be 21 to have. So 21.
And you have to be in the continental U.S. or you have to pay the additional shipping.
And you have to be in the continental United States, or you will pay the actual shipping cost that we have to pay at the post office when we ship it to you. All right. So here in the last couple of minutes, I do not want to let the show go by without saying this has been a hard week. This has been a hard week for a lot of people. Maybe it hasn't been a hard week for you. I don't know. But I think that I would be remiss to go, we're just going to do a show and skip over how monumentous this week has been for several people. If it's been hard for you, I'm sorry. I'm like, really? I'm sorry if it's been a hard week for you. If this has been a week where you've been conflicted, I get that. And I'm going to say that's not a terrible place to be, but it's an uncomfortable place to be. If this has been a week where you have found yourself celebrating, I don't know what to say about that, other than you have the right to feel that way. And you have a right to say that you're okay, right? And I think that we can all come together and say, like, that's where we need to be. I think that we all need to live in a place where we're comfortable, yet slightly uncomfortable, and where we might be challenged and we go, you know what, this is a little heavy. It's okay for us to be where we are. You know, this show comes at you from the United States, and the United States as a whole, you know, has some stuff I think that we have been smacked in the face with this week. I think we're in a good place for that, in that we're in the cigar community where people actually talk. And this is one of the things that I think is beneficial to shows like this, is that we do come together, and even if we're not face to face, we are talking with each other and we're forming a relationship. And what would make it even better is one day, I hope that we can all meet together, like if we had a big opportunity to do that. Cigar events are an opportunity for us to actually come face to face with each other. And that's why I'm going to continue going to them with Bob the Cigar Guy as long as he will let me and as long as his sponsors will let me, in all honesty. But I think that we should not downplay the importance of relationship. And that is one of the things I love about the cigar community is that it really does foster relationship. The cigar community is more than just about the singular cigar smoker sitting out on their back porch all alone. They're about community and getting together and having a place to come together and do something that you enjoy doing. So I commend the cigar community. I think now is a great time for you guys to be able, and I say you guys because I don't smoke. So I should say us guys. It's a good time for us to come together around something that can bring us together. And then just personally, it's a hard weekend for me. And I don't want to let the day go by without saying it's a hard weekend. And so one of the things that my cigar smoker does for me is he's willing to stop what he's doing and just be there for me, to give me a hug, to make me spaghetti and a cup of water, which are all of the things that I asked him to do today, even though he's been sitting out here doing reviews and shooting videos and uploading videos and editing videos and getting ready for the Diva show. Because let's be honest, I don't come out here and pick these cigars that go in the swag. Now, I did make some requests of what I could give away today, but he had to dig it out and get it for me. And so I appreciate you, Bob the Cigar Guy.
I love you.
I love you too. And I really do appreciate you being willing to step away from your cigar stuff today to be just a supportive person for me. All right. With that said, are you ready?
All right. Let me read off the list of everybody that's in the hat.
All right. So here we go. If you do not hear your name and you are here, you need to comment your name. Say, my name's not in there so that BTCG can write it down.
All right, so we have Epicurean Smokes. We have Ronald Smith, the Road Dog Extraordinaire. Megan Crenshaw,
Hey,
first
Megan.
time. Hunter Otts.
Oh, Hunter.
LaDonna.
Yes, it's her first time too.
Sober Cigars.
Sober?
Sober. Cigars.
Sober.
Texas Cigar Society.
Ooh.
Diana Burns.
Hey.
Anthony Giannis.
Hey.
Lane Crenshaw.
Anthony, even though he's here, he can't technically win because he won last week.
The Barber and Cigar Company. Right? Yes.
Okay. Hey.
Frankie D.
Frankie D.
Val Chavez.
Val.
Fireborn.
Fireborn.
First one here. Cigar Pop. Second one here.
Cigar Pop. Hey, just since we're talking about Cigar Pop, I have something that I'll be giving away next month from Cigar Pop.
Sammy Flo.
Sammy. I owe you a horse, Sammy. I know
Mike
I do.
Rock the Shill.
Hey.
Texas Taurus.
Texas.
Matt Brugger.
Not Bugger.
Katie Marie Anderson.
Hey, Katie. It's her first time too.
Rick Carroll.
Hey, Rick.
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia. I wonder what made Pneumonia come up with that name.
He told me, but I don't remember it word for word. So okay. Mackie Bergson.
Hey, Mac.
Charles Adamson.
Charles.
Andy DeSario, and to close it off, Brian Lane. So if you did not hear your name and you are here, you have 60 seconds or so to go ahead and comment because we're already an hour and 4 minutes.
All right. Yes. If you did not hear your name, please comment. I know that there's a lag. So we will give you just a few nano. We'll give you a minute. Do you have anything that you'd like to say while we kind of close out and anybody who hasn't comments?
It is a heavy week. A lot of things happened, and then we're dealing with the anniversary of September 11th.
Yeah.
And so it has been a very heavy week. And then you've had family
Yeah.
moments that
When-
you had to deal with as
yeah.
well. So it has I'm glad that you spoke on it because it's okay to be sad. It's not okay to stay sad. It's okay to remember the bad moments, but remember the good moments are right around the corner.
Yeah.
If you ever feel like life is just so hard that I just don't want a life anymore, that is never the right answer.
Never ever.
If you ever see anybody that feels like that life is not worth it or that somebody else's life is not worth it,
And I was
then
about to
get
go there
help.
with you. Yeah.
GPuck99, I got your name written on.
All right.
But get help. Tell somebody. Talk to somebody.
So you had mentioned, and I had mentioned, like I've been tiptoeing into the social media world, and I do have some social media out there that is not tied to you, and that is my PS I'm Sarah, and so I have been. I didn't know until this past like month and a half that this thing called Threads existed, and I'm thoroughly enjoying Threads. And one of the things that I made a mental note to myself today was I'm enjoying all of these social media outlets because I feel like each one gives me to like my funny self can be over on Threads. My giveaway self is here as the first lady. My very serious, much more talkative, like I've got something to say, is on YouTube
and Facebook.
And my personal Facebook. So my personal Facebook is mostly private. I do accept some friend requests. Some friend requests I don't. I'm kind of waffling back and forth as to whether I should or not. I do have my YouTube. I have 2 YouTubes. So I have my PS I'm Sarah.
Paul Miller, I got you.
All right. And I also have the first lady of Bob the Cigar Guy, which I'm going to start posting some stuff out there just so that I can build that out for the cigar community specifically. But then I've got like, I tiptoed into TikTok. I had not had TikTok or X, which I'm
TikTok's
finding
the
I do
devil.
not enjoy. I do not enjoy the X.
TikTok is the devil.
But I do like the TikTok, and I'm more active on Instagram. So TikTok, Instagram, short form formats. That's kind of a mix. I'm thinking about putting out like hair videos on those. Like, how did I get this luxurious wavy hair? I've got a product for you. But anyway, I am out there. And so if you want to hit up my other social medias, you're welcome to. And if you don't, you're welcome to not to. But if you want to catch the funnier, sillier side, I am on Threads. It's all under PS I'm Sarah, except for my cigar stuff, which is under the First Lady of BTCG. All right, are we ready?
Oh, with that saying, I got 2 more things to add.
2
real
more.
quick.
Let me hear them.
Number 1, I got to go to race car school last
so
week.
jealous.
And so this Sunday, tomorrow, on the Dunbar and Tobacco and Trust videos I do, we're going to talk about some of the funny things that happened. But also, I will be putting that out on next Fridays. It'll be an hour's worth. We're going to talk about a lot of cool stuff.
Are you going to clip your videos in that you took while you were race cars?
So that is going to be Friday. I got the Smokes Less Ride. So you get to see a little bit this Sunday. And then we're going to talk about a whole bunch of other interesting stories Friday for the Hour podcast. I think you're going to enjoy watching it. I think it's going to be interesting because it was very fun. And one of the instructors, who was a Brickyard NASCAR racer, the truck series, he's actually going to be on the podcast. We're probably going to do 4 podcasts in January. So we're going to be able to talk NASCAR, and some of the questions I'm going to ask is, do you have a soda bottle, a Gatorade bottle in there? You can't make pit stops and you got to go do a little tinkle. Do you just keep on driving, or do you have to stop, or do you wear it? Depends. And also, do you eat Taco Bell the night before and then have to drive real fast to get to the finish line? So there's going to be lots of fun questions, and those are 2 of the questions my little childish mind has. But I'm going to hand over the hat of generosity to the First Lady, and she's going to pull the name.
All right, here we go, everybody. So let's see. All right. I've got the hat. I'm looking at it simply so that I make sure that I don't like here, I'll do it in front of you. Just so that I don't like lose a name.
Well, as long as you don't lose all of them, it's fine.
No, I don't want to drop anybody on the floor. I don't want to do that. All right, here we go. You guys ready? I'm not going to look. I'm going to, oh, see? See?
It's okay.
I don't want to drop anybody. We're going to go with this. That's who dropped out.
Well, I wouldn't have showed that for gosh sakes. That's just mean.
Okay.
You're like your son.
All right. So I want everybody in the hat. Nobody's going to drop out this time, and I'm not going to look. I promise. All right. But you're back in the hat. I just want you to know you're back in the hat. Would Steven put them back in the hat, or would he leave them out?
He did the pre-spin, and somebody won, and that person.
Oh, that was Jay.
I was like, God.
Okay, so this is the one. Listen, it is his day because I pulled out the Barber and Cigar Company.
Boom.
It's your day. It is your day.
The Barber and Cigar Company. So, are you still here?
Yes. Barber and Cigar Company. Are you still here? So it's gotta be. It's gotta be Barber and Cigar who's here.
Texas Tourist said repull. Barber and Cigar is here. So
is that Ron or is it Sammy?
I don't know.
I don't know who it is either. But anyway, you are the one who is going to get all of this swag today. I'm so excited for you.
Hit me up on rgfinley70@gmail.com and give me your address.
Yeah.
And so I will get that out to you in the mail. Texas Tourist says he won last week. Cigar Pop says that's not how you pronounce Cigar Pop.
I'm so sorry, Cigar Pop. Golly. What's going to be funny, Cigar Pop, is when I give your stuff away if you were the winner.
And then you're going to say it wrong.
All right. Thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate you. I hope that your weekend is full of all of the things that you want to do. And if it is not, then I hope you will take some time to do something, even if it's just one thing that you want to do. Have the favorite drink, eat the favorite fries, scarf down the favorite burger, sit in the favorite spot, talk to the person you want to talk to. I hope that you will just take a little bit of time and do that for yourself. Time is short and our time is up. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you in a month where we will start talking about stuff that you can get for the holidays coming up because they are upon us. You guys be blessed, and I'll see you in a month.
Bye-bye.